guys, and welcome back again to my channel. If you're new to this channel, my name is Blessing, and today we are in this beautiful double wide home located here at Cottonwood Community in Springfield, Illinois. Today we are in a double wide, which has a little different twist to it, okay? It has multiple cabinets, huge dining room space. I don't even know what kind of table can fit into the dining room space. It's very huge. And a spacious bedroom space. Like when I tell you every single bedroom in this house is spacious and huge, let's just take a look. We're gonna start with the living room space as usual. So let's go take a look. So starting with this living room space, as you can already tell, this floor is carpet. Now, living room and carpets, I don't have a love and hate relationship with, but I also feel like sometimes when you have carpet, it's nice to rub your leg against. But a little detail that I wanted to point out is the entry of this home. As soon as you enter this home, you're greeted with this linoleum entrance, which means that if you have shoes on like me, you don't have to step onto your carpets, you don't have to bring dirty shoes into your home. This is an indoor slippers for this home, so I don't make the floors dirty basically. But if you're coming from outdoor and you're in your boots or in your shoes, slippers or whatever, you can gently take your shoes off or your slippers off and put them right here without actually staining the carpets. So I love that they added this to it. Also, you have this right here, which is a door stopper, which means when you open the door, you hit it and you don't basically put a hole in it. Now, I've seen homes without a door stopper, and trust me, you would think it's a little detail, but trust me, it makes a huge difference. When you open the door, you have this here. What the door does is the knob hits it and it doesn't create damage or a hole in the wall. Also, you're probably wondering, what is this? This is gonna be the doorbell. So this connects to the doorbell, which means when you press the doorbell from outside, it rings in the house. Somebody who's on the home can hear you and say somebody's home. Don't need to go open the door. So that's what this is for. And right up here, you can see that you have a fan here with your light. Very traditional. I like how they made the fan also the chandelier, which means you have lights and fan going on at the same time. Now, when you look right here, you have the beautiful window spaces going on here, which I love because you get to see the street view. I'm gonna open it up a little bit so you guys can see. Since Cottonwood is a residential community, when you open these windows, you're gonna be seeing the street, which means cars are going by, your neighbor outdoor, all that good stuff, which is great. Now let's turn around a little bit so you guys can see what's behind this side right here. Let's turn around. All right, so now on this side of the living room, you have your beautiful accent wall. Now this accent wall is something that I personally have not seen in most homes. The color is different. It's given deep oak color. Not my favorite, but it blends with the whole house, which is nice. Kind of gives you a nice backdrop for your TV if you want to mount your TV. You also have a cable right here, which can extend or it can go down if you don't want to use it. So for some people like me, I don't like to use a cable in my home. I use Wi-Fi. Who needs a cable when you have Wi-Fi? You can just basically push this down and it goes all the way down. I love how the accent wall is two-toned, which kind of gives a little bit of a ambiance going on here, which I personally like. I like it. I like what's going on. Now that we're done with the living room space, let's go take a look at the kitchen area, which is always my favorite place. Let's go. Look at how beautiful this kitchen space is. First of all, do you see the cabinets? It's cabinets upon cabinets upon cabinets, which I love. There's so many cabinets in here. You can literally fit so many pans and dishes in here. I don't know. You also have your fridge hider in this separate nook right here, which I love. As you can tell, the fridge matches with all the appliances here, which is great for aesthetic. You know, it has to match, it has to blend, it has to look cute. Imagine having a white fridge here, a silver appliance here. It's not gonna match, you know? I like that. I love this white island, which kind of gives a different color to the whole house. You know, the whole house is a mixture of brown, deep oak, you know, the black. And then this white is the center of the dining room, which sets us apart, which, you know, kind of symbolizes it's time to eat, you know? I like that about it. Have your deep freezer right here at the top. It does not have your ice maker. I'm gonna put B-rolls in them deeper so you can see what I'm talking about. And then you also have your refrigerator section right down here, which has multiple shelves for you. I'm gonna come a little closer so you guys can see what's in there. This island also has holes underneath it, which means you can set your island chairs underneath it if you don't want to use dining space. But trust me, when you see the dining space, you're gonna want to use dining space because it's huge. It's huge. Now moving on to this side of the kitchen, you also have extra cabinets. You also have a sink right here, 2 sinks. And then you have a little standalone cabinet right here by itself. Lonely, but it gives way for this window to be right in the center of it, which you can look behind. When you look in the back, you see your neighbor's backyard and your backyard as well. So in this home, you have your front yard and your backyard, which is not typical for most lot style. This is shaped in the residential style, which means you have your front yard and you also have a backyard. Of course, the backyard is shared with your neighbor who's on the other side, but it gives you a little space to, be behind your home, chill a little bit, relax. I like it personally. And then of course you have your dishwasher right here. It's all Frigidaire appliances. You also have your microwave and your stove right here for you as well. I don't know why the CO2 is hiding in here. At least you know where to go when there's a fire in this home. Now I know you guys are standing right here. You can see the appliances right there, which is going to be your washer and dryer. But we're not there yet. We're going to take a look at the dining space so you guys can see how huge it is. I've literally been raving about this dining space and how it's going to be perfect for hosting. Let me just turn around so you guys can see what I'm talking about, okay? And I'm talking. Now look at how huge this dining space is. Like, I don't even know how I'm gonna fit my dining table. Do I want my dining table facing this way? Do I want it facing this way to match the island shape? This space is endless. Like, my dining room right now is so small that this right here is so huge. And this is probably the biggest dining space I've seen in most homes at Cottonwood. So now let's go take a look at the utility room, which is gonna consist of your washer and your dryer and a back door that leads to the backyard that I was talking about. So let's go take a look. So this is the utility room. As you can tell, you have your washer right here. You also have your dryer right here, all with the same company, Frigidaire, which I personally love because it's a good brand. That is a good brand, I love it. And you have your back door right here. So I'm gonna bring the camera a little closer so you can see the back door behind me. This is gonna be the back door. It leads right outside. As you can see, you have a storm door here that connects to the outside. And then you have your stairs right behind it. It's too cold outside. Me even being here, it's freezing, okay? So we're not gonna go outside, all right? One thing I love is the fact that this is right here, which means you get to kind of organize your soap, all that stuff up here. It gives you extra room. I love that this is actually a room on its own, not just a corner, which means you can leave your laundry basket in here. Then again, it's a back door. But who comes through your back door anyway? Nobody. So it's perfect for keeping your extra little storage stuff, your brooms, all that stuff right in here because, it's its own room and it's perfect for that. All right, now we're gonna go take a look at the bedroom space and the bathroom. It's gonna be the master bedroom, so let's go take a look. Look at how huge this room is. Like, this does not do it justice, okay? This room can fit, I promise you, huge king bed. Like I'm talking about, those custom beds they build for rooms? This room will fit that. The room is so huge, like from corner to the other corner, it's huge. I also love that you have a huge window. So if you don't know if a room is big, look at the side of the window, because usually this window size is usually gonna be like right about here, which is not too big for most homes. But for this one, you can see the window is extended more. That should tell you how big this window is and how big this room is as well. One thing I also love is the fact that master bedroom faces the main street, which means you get to look at all the action going on, not just in the living room, but also from right here in your bedroom as well. So when we open this, and then you guys can see the beautiful snow outside. It's nice, it's beautiful, it's gorgeous in there. So yeah, snow is usually a nice view until you're actually outside and it's too cold for you. Yeah. So this can fit your average king size bed, the huge one, your dresser, your chest, It's huge. This room is very, very huge. I'm not even exaggerating. I'm gonna add B-roll so you guys can see what I'm talking about. Now we're gonna go into the bathroom to check out what the bathroom looks like as well. Now we'll be honest, the bathroom is a little smaller. It's very slender compared to most bathrooms I've seen personally. But then again, that might be somebody's preference too. Who knows? Let's go take a look. Now this will be the bathroom. As you can see, you have huge, nice mirrors. You also have this one sink in here. Now with this mirror, usually it always goes better with the one sink, which is nice. And I love that when you have a two mirror, that's what will go better with the two sinks. So I know people usually in the comment section will be like, this place is so huge, why just put one sink in here? Because it wouldn't look aesthetically pleasing, you know, and part of making the home beautiful and all that also includes making the home visually appealing as well, yeah? So that's why it has one sink in here. Now I love how the mirror is full. For us the girls, when we're taking our snaps, we can just, you know, put the camera here and it will not split the screen because it's not two mirrors. Now let's turn around so you guys can see the bathtub, the toilet. The toilet is pretty basic, just a regular toilet. Now this is gonna be a Premier toilet. That's the brand of this toilet. Usually it's a Bricks, but this one is a Premier. It's not much different from your typical Premier one. I love that it has cabinets on top of it, obviously. You can fit stuff in here, or you can add some flowers and aesthetic stuff to it right here to decorate it and add some light to it. As you can see, it's also a bathtub. A bathtub with a little shower. Doesn't have the wide shower, but you can always change your shower and make it nice. And then you have this right here where you can hang your towel, take a shower, pop your hands open, and bam, you're done. It's beautiful. You don't have to feel the cold. I love how you also have the vents sitting right at the center of the bathroom. Now I know you guys can't see it, but I'm gonna do a B-roll shot so you guys can see what I'm talking about. You have the vents sitting right at the center, which means the air blows this way, that way, all over. It's perfect for ventilation all around. And then you have cabinets on this side as well. Now this one I saw, I was like, I like this one. I've never seen a home like this before where you have cabinets that are actually entering the wall. So that was pretty unique for me. So as you can see right here, there's extra cabinet spaces in here. I'm going to turn the camera on and do a B-roll so you guys can see how big this goes. But it goes inside the wall, which is kind of very unique and weird. But I love it. I love it though. Let's go take a look at the closet space to see what we got going on over there. Let's go. Now this is the closet I can fit in. Like I can go all around this closet, left, right, center, up, down, and I will fit in here. The doors wanted to shut on me. So disrespectful, I know, right? But just so you guys can get an idea of how big it is, it's very huge. As you can see, the B-roll shots kind of help you visualize and see how huge it is. One thing I personally love is this cabinet space right here. It's perfect for shoes, which I personally like. So let me turn this around. I don't know if you guys can see, but it's perfect for shoes. I will want this in my home. I love how this is in here, which means you can put purses on it, but I personally will put shoes in here because I have too many shoes and purses. So it's probably whatever you want. You can split it into half shoes, half purses, all up to you. Now let's go take a look at the other two bedrooms that we have and see how huge they are, plus the guest bathroom as well. Let's go take a look. Now this is going to be the second room. Unlike your single wide, this room has more space in here because it's a double wide. So there's more space, there's more square footage to mess around with. You also have a window right here that faces the street, which I personally love because what's a window in a house if you can't see what's going on? That's what it does for you. You get to see the outside view of this home. By just looking outside, you see the snow, whatever is going on in here. I'm going to turn the camera around so you guys can see the closet of this room. Now let's turn around. Now, unlike the master bedroom, this one does not have the little cabinet or does it have much space in here. But let's see if I can fit in here. Let's do the fit test. Okay, I fit in here perfectly. My hands, do you hear that? Hits all sides of it. So I would say it's not too big, but you know, if I can fit in here, then my clothes should fit in here. But that's not the case though. We're not gonna talk about that one. So let's go take a look at the other guest room and then we're gonna look at the guest bathroom. Let's go. This is gonna be the third bedroom, so bedroom number 3. Do you see how spacious this third bedroom is? Like this is It's not almost the same as the other one, but it's very huge. Like, it's huge. And I just realized this home was a 4-bedroom. So now I'm trying to think about how did they fit a 4-bedroom into this kind of space, but still manage to make all the rooms very spacious. That's art, honestly, because these rooms are huge compared to single wides, and it's a 4-bedroom. Like, you know how much space you have to work with to move a 4-bedroom, make it fit into a house? I guess we don't know about construction, so we wouldn't know. But anyway, let's check out the closet of this room to see if the room matches the closet. Let's go. Now, this is going to be the closet of the room. Okay, this one does not fit my hands all the way. However, it's like a slight difference between this one and that one. So not much to go off of, but I would say the room is definitely larger than all 2 of the rooms except for the master bedroom. So something to work with here. Let's go take a look at the other room, the last 4th bedroom, and see how big that one is as well. Let's go. Now, I am impressed with how big this room still is. To be room number 4, this is huge. You have the window facing this side, so you're not facing the main street, which I would personally not pick this room if I was living in here, but you have a 4-bedroom, then that means you have a room to spare. This would be perfect for an office room where you don't want too much noise going on, you want the calm, you want the serene, you don't want to see what's going on outside because you don't want to get distracted. This would be perfect for you. All you see is your neighbor's side door. That's all you see. Now let's see if the closet makes sense with the type of room we have going on here. Let's check it out. All right, this also makes a little bit of sense. It's a little bigger than the last one and the other one. So this closet is huge compared to the last 2 we saw. However, the difference is like very slim to none. I guess you have to give something with this room being this size. But anyway, let's go take a look at the guest bathroom, and we're gonna end the video right after the guest bathroom. Let's go take a look. This is the guest bathroom. Now from here to here, it's a little shorter. The length of the bathroom is shorter, but the width is slightly bigger compared to the master one. So I don't know how they managed to give a little more space to the guest bathroom compared to the master bathroom. You know, it's a master. You would think it would have more space, more room to it, but no, it doesn't. You have the same brine toilet, Premier. You also have space right here to fit all your nice stuff in here as well. And you have a bathtub. I don't love that this house has 2 bathtubs. At least one should be a walk-in, so it can balance out on days where you don't feel like using a tub all day. You want to walk into the shower and just shower and, you know, burn down. It is not. So, and that's okay too as well. I wish the shower head was a little fancier, but it's not. I'm gonna turn the camera around so we can take a look at the mirror that we have here. See what we got going on. So this will be your back mirror, which is smaller than the one we have there, but it's perfectly matches this. Now all the colors in here are white, gray, and black. I don't know what this color is doing here. I think this color should have been changed to a black or something to match this right here on the base. It would have been better. This is the only thing that I do not like about this bathroom, but everything else does make sense and it's perfect for this room. That is all for this video. If you do like this home, don't forget to hit that thumbs button. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and join the family. We're almost at 1,000 subscribers and I'll be so glad to get there and become a YouTube partner, and you guys can help me do that. Thank you to all my 961 subscribers who have subscribed to our channel thus far. I'm really grateful for you guys, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.